So, a quick overview of working from home. It's now been going on for about 12 weeks, not consistently. Probably the first 5 weeks was mainly based here at the house. But in the last 7 weeks or so, there's been a little bit more customer visits, engineering visits, field based, plus popping into the office to undertake the odd meeting or so, as long as obviously we're adhering to the social rules. The setup in the house has been quite simple. I've generally worked from the kitchen, commandeered half of the kitchen table, which I'm quite comfortable, and it's been quite successful. We have had family at home working as well, so I've had my son who's university closed down, doing finishing off his final year in his dissertations, and my daughter who's doing college at the moment. She's also been working from her bedroom, so overall that hasn't been too bad, and no one's been particularly affected. Um, Still been managing to do most of the daily tasks remotely, emails, telephone calls, conference calls, video calls, the usual stuff that most people have been doing, mainly basing them around our customer issues, focusing on them, any call outs, any installation planning we had, and then obviously reviewing things like financials, PSD reviews, and then making sure that we've facilitated any customer requests for engineers, etc. There's been some benefits to working from home, and there's been some negatives. I'll start with the benefits. The biggest benefit to me has been the fact is that I'm probably saving around 4 hours of my day, which had been previously taken up with getting ready to go to work and then commuting in from Essex into Kent, and then vice versa. At the end of the day, there's been a good hour and a half saving per night on not having to commute from there. In turn, that's obviously enhanced the family life, because you're at home a little bit more and you're seeing a little bit more of what goes on a day-to-day basis. I definitely feel we've been eating healthier, so not eating on the go, but eating and preparing food more than probably I would have done before that. Been going for regular walks, so 3 to 4 miles a day of walking, whether that was during lockdown when we were allowed out for 1 hour, or now that the restrictions have been released, I've been managing to get out a little bit more, which has been great. Uh, Another benefit is that obviously working from home you have less disruption, so you can focus a little bit more on the tasks that you're trying to achieve, rather than stopping and talking to people more regularly that you would in the office. And also I like every day to give myself a to-do list, so I understand the tasks that I want to achieve on a daily basis. The negatives is that you are remote, so you're not seeing people on a day-to-day basis, and you're losing that interaction. You're not having a greater understanding of what's going on in the wider side of the company, even though I know Jan Hein's been doing these monthly Zoom calls. It gives you a greater understanding of what's going on from even within your own department or your own company, like Trigian, from the gardening perspective, so you're not getting that day-to-day interaction. Slight downfall is not had a printer or a scanner at home, so when I've had to print stuff off, I've let it build up and made my way into the office to collect them. And the final one, which is slightly sadder, is that you've not been out to see your customers as much, so you're not getting face-to-face interaction with the customers to kind of understand what their requirement needs are. Phone calls are good, but as you know, a lot of people have been furloughed, so it's very hard sometimes to be able to discuss the issues they may have. Other than that, it's been fairly successful. I would say it's something that I would like to continue to do, but not possibly as much as I have been, maybe working from home a couple of days a week, to kind of complete tasks that you need time for. But other than that, it's gone quite well. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.